Once upon a time in Willow Creek. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town called Willow Creek, there lived a kind-hearted young man named Thomas Miller. Thomas had sandy blonde hair that never quite stayed in place and soft blue eyes that always looked like he was thinking about something important. He worked as a carpenter, building tables, chairs, and sometimes entire kitchens for families in town. He loved the smell of fresh wood and the sound of early morning birds. Across the street lived Clara Bennett. Clara had chestnut-brown hair she usually tied into a loose braid and bright green eyes that seemed to sparkle whenever she laughed. She ran a small bookstore on Main Street, the kind with creaky wooden floors and a bell that chimed every time someone walked in. Thomas and Clara had seen each other many times. They just had never really talked. That changed on a rainy Tuesday afternoon. Clara was struggling to carry a stack of book boxes into her store when one slipped and fell, sending paperbacks sliding across the wet sidewalk. Before she could panic, someone knelt beside her. "Looks like these books wanted fresh air," Thomas said gently, gathering them carefully. Clara laughed, a soft, warm laugh that made the gray afternoon feel lighter. "They're dramatic like that." From that day on, Thomas found reasons to walk past the bookstore. Clara found reasons to need minor repairs. A loose shelf here, a sticky door there. He fixed her shelves. She recommended him novels. They shared coffee during quiet evenings, talked about dreams they hadn't told anyone else. Thomas confessed he wanted to build a house one day, not just any house, but one filled with laughter. Clara admitted she dreamed of writing her own book someday. One autumn evening, as golden leaves drifted down the street, Thomas handed Clara a small wooden box he had carved himself. Inside was a simple silver ring. "I can't promise you a mansion," he said softly, "but I can promise you a home." Clara smiled, eyes shining. "That's all I've ever wanted." And in Willow Creek, their love didn't shout. It didn't need fireworks. It grew slowly, like strong oak trees and well-loved stories. And they lived happily ever after, in a house filled with books, handmade furniture, and a love that felt like coming home. If this works, please don't open the door. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.